ओ अब्दुल रहमान रुक जा यार। रुक जा। उतर जा बाइक से। उतर जाओ बाइक से, उतर जाओ, साइड पे हो जाओ। मैं All right, so let's just like get started. Voice test 1 2 3. Testing few thousand, few millions, and few billions. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check, 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 check. Is it clear? Good morning. I saw your Insta story. How you entered here? Can you please explain me? Okay, here got the first question here. So first thing first, mic test, mic test. I think so. You guys can hear me. It's just like clear. All right. So let's just like get started today. Just like 16th of January 2026, and let's just like get started. Look at the Sahel chart actually. Sahel, don't you think that we just should have to be started with the breakdown and then just like going towards charts? So what is this? How you entered here? What was your thought process? Actually, if you just like look at on the left hand side, there was a strong support area on the left hand side. This kind of just like close with a small like a bearish candle. Look at the previous candle, just like having a strong volume in it, and then it is like close with a small body, losing the volume, and it was also standing right on the strong support area on the left hand side. Then it just like start rejecting from this area. Let me show you. Let me show you on in a real time. I think I just like also took this trade on my two accounts actually. Yeah, I think I also took this that one on this account as well with the small lot size and on another one with the high lot size. Uh, yeah, look at this one. Yes, yes, I am right actually. So this was the thought process actually. So if you just like looking at on the left hand side, let me see this one. All right. So here you can see we just like having like a strong support area from where market just like continuously rejecting. See this one? We having like a strong support area also just like connected with the H4 time frame as well. Then this candle just like don't have upper wick showing a strong bullish bearish momentum, but the 50-minute candle why I'm just like looking at the 50-minute time frame. The reason was the candle just like having like a bigger sizes in it. Like if I'm just like only looking for 30-minute time frame, I'm just like gonna miss the complete moves there. So just like need to flip from 30 minute to 50 minute because volume was just like wild. Then I saw that this candle just like close with a small bearish candle, like losing the volume right on the support area. And this candle did not even break the low of the previous candle. Means it just like did not create a lower low. And then this candle just like come down, create a wick. First it just like break above its high in few minutes. I did not execute it to be honest, but as it's just like to trace, and then as it's just like again come up and break its own high again, then I just like execute it as an impulse entry. We are having like a clean traffic rejecting from the support area, impulse entry executed, clean traffic on the left hand side, and I just like secure my 50% position here, and rest I have just like close at 100 pips, something like that, close everything here. So that was the idea behind this execution. Make sense? This was like a very strong support area on the left hand side, this one. Got it? Clear? All right. So same entry as the current last trade took on this. Okay, okay. Let's just like break it on the chart. Let's just like come on the chart. What's just like going on the scene. And do remember today is just like a Friday, and I just like don't want you to be fry on the Friday actually. So just like need to readjust the zones here. First thing first, we just like having like a resistance. This is a resistance we are having, and we just like doing consolidation on a higher time frame. All right. So just like having a resistance and a support on a daily time frame from daily. Actually, now I just like need to look at weekly time frame as well because weekly just like going to be closed today. So look at this weekly just like continuously pushing upside. Wow, it's still open. You know what, if this weekly just like going to be closed in a bullish form, then there's a probability we can continuously pushing to the upside, a higher all time high. So daily just like doing consolidation, H4 just like doing consolidation from, wow man, look at this one. 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we're just like stuck in this range. We're just like stuck in this range from like 4 to 5 days. Like for the whole week, it's just like doing consolidation in this whole area, like a 600 to 700 pip range. Wow. So let's just like look from H4 to H1 to see a more better picture. H1 you can see, man, it's just like doing consolidation right now. Just a clean consolidation going on. Let's just jump from H1 to M30. Yeah, there. What what I can do? Look at this M30 time frame right now. The 30 minute just like having like a support here. Hmm. And the 30 minute can just like moving. Look at this one. One single 30 minute can just like moving like more than 130 70 pips. Wow. Just like need to jump from 30 minute to 50 minute time frame to see more better picture. So we just like tapping to this support area, and then just like you know what, this is something I can see a little opportunity. But today as a Friday, try to avoid impulse entry, and I will try to go with the low lot size. So don't wanted to lose my weekly profit here. Look at this. This is the single bounce, this is the second bounce, and this is the third bounce. So three bounces just like already done. So all I need to do, I just like wanted to see if it's just like come down, create some support, give me some confirmation candles so I can give my trade a chance for take a buy or above this area. This is something I could do. And by depending on the volume, if there's a volume, there could be probability we're gonna retest this 4620 area. But we'll see. Right now I'm just like having this strong support area from where market just like continuously rejecting. So very messy price action. And if I just like want to take a sell, sells only make sense if I can just like going to close below the support area for the continuation. No impulse entry in this area. There's like a lot of rejection because market rejected one, two, three, four times from this area, and also just like we have a strong support area on the left hand side, so only closure makes sense. Rather than that, I will wait for the candle to create some kind of a support, give me some kind of a confirmation candle so I can give my trade a chance there. That is the probability actually. And with the same time, if I'm just like going to be take this one, I think so it will be better for today to take the current resistance area, this one, this one, because the candle just like don't have upper wick. If this candle just like don't have upper wick, like a bearish candle which just like don't have a upper wick, it's mean there are just like a sellers only, there was just like no buyers, because market always moves in waves. If it's just like going to create a wick, that means buyers just like try to push the price to the upside, and then sellers just like become heavier on the sellers. Then sellers just like become heavier on the buyers, and then it's just like continuously pushing down downside. The way this candle just like creating a wick here. But here, when the candle just like don't have a upper wick, it's mean there were just like no sellers. If there's like no sellers, then there's no business of this current candle to come up and break above this high. If it's just like going to break above this high, there's a probability we can continuously pushing upside to fill this wick first. And if there's like a volume, it could continuously tap to this 4620 area. But let's see. I'm just like going to be going to be choose like a low load size today on a Friday. So let's see. I can't actually look for the 30-minute time frame because 30 minutes just like having a lot of volume in it. Cannot fight with that, like 100 pips, even a 50 minute just like printing like a 100 pips. So in this scenario, if I'm just like going to be execute somewhere here, even this current candle, the previous candle, which having like a 40 pips size in it of a 50-minute time frame, so might be stop loss going to be somewhere here, like 40 or 35, something like that. So we'll see. So this is a plan and idea I'm having right now with me. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's like a very tricky price action, to be honest. It's a Friday, so if I just like go to some loss here, or if I just like need to manage the risk, I'm just like gonna close my day actually. So let's see. Let's just like come on the chats. So Mr. Niaz Khan just like sent me the took this trade. SL hit, then go my direction where I'm wrong. Let me just like look at this one, Niaz. So you just like execute it as an impulse entry here, small body. Actually, you know what? It's a Friday as well. Try to avoid impulse entries, especially on Friday, and not just like a Friday. You can see even on the higher time frame, we are just like doing consolidation here, and it as it just like broke the low, it totally makes sense because you are having like a clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, each and everything was just like in a very beautiful form. Even this candle just like close below the previous candle low, but still, if you just like broke the low, then there is no business of this candle to come back and break its own high. But if it does, then you just like need to manage the risk because everything just like working on the probability were high, should have to continuously pushing it downside. But if it never worked out, as it just like went 12 13 pips 20 pips in your favor, come back to your anti, you should have to be close 50% position there. And as it's just like going to break its own high, you should have to be close everything. So this is how you can manage the risk in this trade. Rather than that, if it's a volume time and things just like going to be printed in this shape, definitely, I'm again will go with this execution actually. So let's see. So where was the SL on that trade? It was more than 112 piece. Where? Which one you talking about? The trade I took, 55 pips on 50-minute time frame. Which one? This one? Very nice. Look at this one again. The same structure. Can I just like created a support? It's gonna create a weak break above the high. Confirmation candle. Wow, very nice. Very nice trade. So it's just like pushing to the upside right now. Look at this one, just like pushing to the upside. If it's just like about to be break above the high, I'll try to give my trade a chance to be honest by depending on the volume because this candle have no business to break above this candle high. I will try to grab 20-25 pips out of it. That will be enough for me. In the same way, I'm just like going to be hit with the SL. All right, breaking above the high. Come on, okay. Oh, spread got me. Spread got me. Okay, so there is no business of this current candle to break above this candle high. This is something I was just like talking about. Oh man, spread just like got wild there. So expecting volume, it should continuously pushing it to the upside. Let's see, because this candle just like don't have upper wick, so no business of this candle to break above the high. If it's just like breaking above the high somewhere here, I'm just like going to close my 80% on 90% position there. We'll see. Wow, spread's just like going wild. Actually, something going to be happen here. There is something going to be happen. Wow, look at the rejections. So in the same time, if you just like to trace more than 50% of this on body, then I just like need to close my 50% position, to be honest. Wow, Friday just like wild. I wanted to execute somewhere here. I just like missed how much pips. Damn, 80 pips, 70 pips, 7 pips to 8 pips. Don't like this trade and then just like stay away from it. Yeah, let's see. So I just like executed with my plan actually. You know what? The candle just like don't have upper wick. No business of this candle to break above this high. And also there's no business of this candle to retrace more than this area. If it's just like going to be retraced more than this area, just like need to close 50% position like right now. Coming down, right now, coming down, here. Here, and just like need to close 50% position. Actually, you know what? If it just like come down more, I'm just like going to be close complete trade because it should not be react like that. Let's see. Let's see. I'm actually bringing my stop loss. You know what? Somewhere here. That's it. It's an impulse entry and it should not be retraced more than 50% of its own low. Interesting. Friday cooked me. Friday just like cooked me. Wow. Consolidation. I'm just like out right now. It should not be direct like that because the weight just like pushing to the upside. The weight just like showing volume and break above this candle high, this candle resistance. We just like have no upper wick, so no business of this candle to break above this high. So probability become high that there is a probability it could continuously pushing upside, but it never worked out. So just like need to manage the risk. It's a Friday actually. Yeah, man. It's like lose like more than my expectation actually. The actual stop loss was, man, 60-50 pips, but just like closed it. We'll see if it's just like going to be close above the resistance, so I can give my trade another chance or not. Rather than that, there's just like nothing for me. Nothing for me. Oh, look at the spread today. Actually, look at the way just like brokerage. I was just like offering the spread. It's like expand it like in a quick way actually. For a strong bearish candle close below support on M15 with no lower weakness, candle close inside range. I entered okay 30. We're still bearish, so I closed in fear, but price later went okay. For our Bro, it has been 2 years in trading, planning to join MFU. Will I become profitable this year? It's depend on your mental condition. If you just like did not become profitable trade in 2 years, definitely you just might be not on a right path. So just like choose the right path and then just like forget about that those 2 years which just like never give you profits actually. So start your journey with the proper process, I would say. What about M30 wick fill? Which M30 wick fill? This one is just like fill the wick, but I just like execute it here on a 50-minute time frame. I think so it would be more better if I just like looking at my trade. Man, just like a messy price action today. Friday, just like a messy price action right now. Because this candle we just like don't have a upper wick. There is no business of this current candle to come up and break above this high. If it's just like coming up and breaking above the high, we just like don't have upper wick. That's mean there's a higher probability it could continuously pushing upside, and you guys can see that you just like witness by your own eyes the way market just like reacted to this price. It was just like a wild spread, just like getting wider, just like try to show me some strong volume. But if you just like break above this high, then there is no business of this candle to retrace more than 50% of the previous candle. That's why I just like closed it. If I just like never close it, might be I'm just like gonna take bigger loss here. Look at this one. Still, I will just like stick with my plan. Just like wanted to go with the buys actually. This is the fourth bounce I can see. Might be just like going to be give me some confirmation candle somewhere here. So we'll see. Okay, no impulse entry for me. Just chilling the Friday. That's great. You took a buy at resistance. Just like took a buy on this resistance, the current resistance high. Flip entry. Achhi thi M30 mein. Okay, don't like this trade. Okay, many people just like don't like this trade. There is a huge rejection. We shouldn't be waiting for this candle a close above the resistance. So if you're just like going to be wait for this candle to close above the resistance, then this rejection. If it's really wanted to go upside, it just like need like I would say it just like need volume in it. In a normal market condition, if there's like a no volume, there's a higher probability that it could be rejected from anywhere on the left hand side. See this one? Yeah, that's why. You just told no impulse entry on Friday. After 5 seconds, you took impulse entry. Yeah, I just like saw the opportunity here. Actually, you know what? I had a plan already. If I was just talking about no impulse entry, then I told you that there's no business of this kind of to break above the high. So I already make a plan. If it's just like going to break above this high, I'm just like gonna execute. So this is something you can, even if it's just like never worked out, so you can gonna learn something. You're gonna learn something with your losses. So see this one, risk management, how I can, if it just like break above the high and I executed that, it just like going in my direction, I also can like easily understand it just like not going in my direction. So I need to close everything. What if I just like never manage the risk? What could be the loss right now? The loss could be like 97 to 90, like $100. Suppose with zero point 0.1 lot it could be $100, but how much I have just like lose? I just like lose $35. So just like ask yourself, is it easy to recover like $35, or is it easy to recover like $100? So see this one. So we just like work with the probability. I'm not a market maker, that's why I just like did not try to predict the market and close my trade. It should not be react like that. If it just like break above the high, if there's like a volume, it should continuously pushing upside. If it's just like not reacting in that way and start coming and retrace more than 50% of the previous candle, there is a less probability now it will go continuously pushing. And if I'm just like still going to be hold with my trade, it can't be it kind of become like a emotional trade. Then I just, it's mean that I just like attach my emotions with the trade, and I'm just like not closing a trade while I can knew that it's just like going against me. Friday. This week lost trades? I don't think so. I'm still like standing in profits. Candle broke previous candle low in first minute and pushed down when there was 5 minutes left in the candle closure. Okay, so what? Let's see. I will stick with my plan again. Why did you execute on M15 if there is less probability? M15? Man, where you were when I was just like explaining. Now people just like who just like took loss with me. They just like going to be get into panic condition. I love it. I really like the way people just like lose money who just like come here for the signals, not for the education. Yeah, because I knew if I'm just like making small money, if I'm just like losing small money, they definitely gonna lose bigger money than me. It's an educational account, just like educational content I'm having right now. We just like never took anyone investment. We never tell anyone, not giving any financial advice here. We just like have to provide you education. So understand it again. If you just like looking at only 30-minute time frame, this 30-minute can just like move more than 140 pips. So if you just like going to be execute somewhere here, where you just like going to place the stop loss somewhere here, like below 200 pips, definitely no. So in this scenario, when 30-minute just like start printing in bigger size, then you just like need to flip from 30-minute to 50-minute to get better stop loss. Like here I executed a trade with just like a 30 pip stop loss. See this one? It never worked out. I managed the risk, closed the trade. Just look at this one. So now we'll see. Now I will just like gonna see that how market just like gonna react to this resistance area again. This one. Now I can see market just like respecting this resistance areas twice or three times. So let's see. Now makes sense, Mr. Loser. Should we worry about psychological number in range? I don't think so now. Just like not respecting the psychological number. Still, I'm just like going to give my trade another chance with the same concept. To be honest, let's see. Just like waiting right now. कैश भाई प्लीज ओपन 120 लॉट्स। अच्छा जी। सरकार साहब, ज़रा 2-3 मिलियन तो मुझे ट्रांसफ़र कर दे, $2-3 मिलियन। फिर 120 लॉट ओपन कर लेते हैं। क्या कहते हैं? I want to put my phone on charging, but okay. Okay, done है। Send your address. What address? Home address or wallet address? Wow, just like pushing upside again, man. This is just like pushing upside again. I'm just like gonna give my rate another chance. We'll see. This time it's just like gonna work out or not. Breaking above these all rejections. Something big coming up. The way it just like expanding the spread. Look at this one. That's I just like don't like about it. How many pips did you lose? I lose just like 32 pips. So what is this, man? Where was the SL on this trade? It was somewhere here. Let me show you. Where it's just like on. The SL was here. Because if it's like breaking above this high, there's no business of this candle to come down and break its opening price. So this was the SL. And on this account, I was just like used a small lot size because still I'm just like getting a bigger stop loss. So it's a simple rule. If you just like go to structure there, you are getting bigger stop loss, lower the lot size. Is it simple to understand? If 4 hour break is on high, I entered today gold again, play with our feelings. No, it's just like not gonna play with my feelings today. I'm just like gonna give my trade one more chance and then just like gonna close the chart for until for Monday. Nothing for me on the chart then. Is this session being recorded? If so, where will it be found? It will be on my YouTube channel, Forex Gas. Definitely. Is it recording going on? Yeah, recording just like going on. You're just like going to be find it out on my channel, Forex Gas, YouTube. It will be there. It will be there. It will be there. So man, just like waiting for new structure to be formed. Just relax. You know what? Whenever you just like took a loss, try to stay away from the chart at least like for 45 minutes to 1 hour. If you are intermediate or a beginner, I would say. So in 1 hour, I think your psychological pressure will be decreased and you will be get back into your senses. And then while waiting, you might gonna get another opportunity with clean plan again, and then you can give your trade a chance. So there's a probability you can recover that loss. And again, if you just like lose that loss, then just like close the stream, close the chart. That's all you need to do. It's very hilarious today. You know what? I think so. If I'm just like looking at daily time frame, this can just like rejected with a long rejection wick and close with the small bearish one. If this can just like today if it's just like going to break above all time high from where it just like rejected many time. Look at this one, how many time it's just like rejecting from this area. See this one. If today just like going to break above all time high, if there's a word if, then there's a higher probability it continuously pushing to the upside. Very high probability. Then that could be a very huge movement to the upside. And in the same way, if we just like break below this consolidation of a daily time frame as well, H4, this is something, you know what, you just like need to understand one thing. This area, suppose that it's like not a 4 hour time frame, it's not like a daily time frame, it's just like a 30-minute time frame, and the market just like consolidating in this area. And after the consolidation, you go to confirmation candle, which just like close above this area. After the long consolidation, give you the confirmation candle somehow like this. So you just like gonna understand this gonna be a very huge move gonna happen there. In the same way, if it's like going to break below and close below this area, because on a 30-minute time frame of market just like doing consolidation and give you a breakout structure, you will mostly see like 90% that gonna be like a very strong breakout structure there, very strong move you just like going to be get there. So now it's consolidating in 4 hour and daily time frame, and on a 4 hour and daily time frame, if you just like going to be get some this kind of structure, that will be 5x more stronger than 30-minute time frame. So let's see. So that's the only way if I just like wanted to look at the chart. Rather than that, from this whole range, for especially for Friday, for this whole range, I'm just like gonna stay away from it. Just like gonna stay away from it. Yeah, man. Okay. You take a trade in your Instagram story. Can you explain? I already explained it, Abdullah. You just like need to rewatch the stream. At the beginning of the stream, I just like explained that one. कैश भाई लेफ्ट साइड पे ज़्यादा अच्छी रेंज नहीं है, तो अगर इम्पल्स लेंगे बस वॉल्यूम की बेस पे ही लेंगे और ब्रेकआउट भी ले सकते हैं, या वॉल्यूम वॉल्यूम की बेस पे लेंगे यार, वॉल्यूम ही इसको पुश कर सकता है। रेदर देन दैट देखो लेफ्ट साइड पे देयर इज नो ग्रीन ट्रैफिक, नो ट्रेडेबल रेंज, नो वॉल्यूम देयर वाज, so we just like need volume, a lot of volume, which just like give us the confirmation there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside. Strong volume, strong volume चाहिए। If 50-minute candle close healthy bullish and next London open break runs resistance, then we go for buys. What do you think? Yeah, makes sense. We'll see. Definitely makes sense. This candle about to be closed with small body in 5 minutes, breaking above this high. First target could be 30, 33, 6, 36 pips. And then it could, if there's like a lot of volume, it could retest this high. Let's see. Yeah, man. If you look at from yesterday New York session, the market is in downtrend. So what's the reason for your bullish bias? I'm just like looking for some chunks, to be honest. This is the first bounce. This is the second bounce. This is a third bounce. So what is the probability? Fourth time it will again go for the bounce. I think so. It's a less probability with my experience. If it's just like going to break above this high, it's just like going to be give me some pips here. That's it. Simple. It's just like simple. On Monday is US Bank. Oh, really? Let me see this one. On Monday, Monday is a USD. So it's okay if you are having a bank holiday for the New York session. We are having London session with us as well. So we'll see that. We'll see that. I'm not even gonna trade today. Price is really messy. That's such like a great decision by you. So just like waiting here, just like waiting for some new execution. This can is just like about to be closed. Okay, 30 minutes about to be closed with a small body. This is C. I was just like talking about one bounce, two bounce, third bounce, fourth bounce did not retest the low. Again going to be closed in a bullish form. This could be the last trade. No trading today, just watching and learning. That's definitely a perfect decision. And there's just like more than 125 people just like watching, and I'm just like having 28 likes on a YouTube. That's not fair with me. So the 30-minute candle just like close with small body now. H1 just like close in a bullish form. M30, M15 just like close above the previous candle high. Yeah, let's see. You know what? I wanted to execute somewhere here. Don't go with me. Do not try to follow me today, especially for today. Oh, man. And this candle just like breaking above this high. Stop loss could be somewhere here. Mm, 30-minute H1 opening off and London session. Yeah, man. I think this makes sense. Should have to be executed here sometime. Yeah. This is perfectly going on same in the same situation what I was just like talking about the third bounce, the fourth bounce. Should have to be executed somewhere here. At the moment it's just like might be in my, because if I'm executing somewhere here I just like already missed almost like 45 50 pips here. If I had a plan to take a buy, so interesting. Just like wait, just like need to take execution somewhere here. Here I will need to depend on the volume, no traffic, no rain, something like that. But if it's just like going to break above these all high, that's mean now it's just like having volume, giving me the confirmations, and then there's a probability, higher probability than this one. This also makes sense, but I'm more comfortable to execute somewhere here. Let's see, just waiting. कैसे भाई प्लीज़ फीस देनी है सेमेस्टर की, पैसे बनवा दें, अभी लॉस तो गया, थोड़ा सा पैसे रह गए यार। ये सेमेस्टर की फ़ीस लेके यहाँ पे लेने क्या आए थे आप? मुझे समझ नहीं आई। ऐसे तो नहीं होता ना भाई। जुआ खेलने आए हो यहाँ पे, गैमलिंग करने आए हो अपनी सेमेस्टर की फीस के साथ, तो कुछ और करो जाके, ये नहीं है आपके लिए। अगर ये आप यहाँ पे कॉपी ट्रेडिंग के लिए आए थे, या आप यहाँ पे क्या कहते हैं शॉर्टकट लेने आए थे कि मैं पैसे बनाऊंगा और जाके एंजॉय करूंगा, सेमेस्टर की फ़ीस भी दूंगा, तो अभी थोड़ी देर सब्र करो, मैं तुम्हारी बाकी भी फ़ीस उड़वाता हूँ सेमेस्टर वाली, ताकि तुम तो एक साल ज़ाया करो ना अपना। सब्र करो, ये अगली ट्रेन में से लेना, और वो गई सेमेस्टर की फ़ीस। What the hell you are doing, guys? You just like try to do gambling here. Just like understand the concept, go through the process, go through the believe the process. You cannot look, you someone just like bring his semester fees here to make money, and he just like telling me that I just like lose some money from a semester fee, kindly take us good trade and let me recover the fee, and I just like wanted to make some money so I can spend it. So if you're just like coming on the chart with this mentality, 100% you just like gonna take the loss. Especially I'm just like gonna take a bad trade here, so he can took a trade and lose the semester's fees, and then he just like sitting alone, definitely gonna abuse me. यार भाई, ये तो ट्रेडिंग है, गैमलिंग नहीं। लेकिन आप गैमलिंग करने आए हो ना, आप तो गैमलिंग के माइंड से आए हो। इट्स अ ट्रेडिंग, इट्स नॉट अ गैमलिंग, इट्स अ प्रॉपर बिजनेस. I executed a buy, did not work out, I manage the risk. I wanted to take another buy, but I'm just like waiting for some confirmation to be created there. So it's a proper education, you can see there. It's a proper education about, just not about the technicals, about the fundamentals, about the psychology, about the sentiments, about the conditions of your own personality. So it's an education which having all things in it. So it's just like not easy as you are thinking, like you know what, I hope you understood what I'm trying to explain you. Sir, when there is bank holiday of US, so can't we trade in London session? We definitely we can trade London session, and even you can trade like a US session as well, but there's less probability you're gonna get the volume there, because the banks is like off that day, institution just like off. So might be just like gonna get volatility, you might gonna get trapped in like a volatility, I would say. So try to avoid like a NY session if there's like a bank holiday, but you can go with the London session definitely. Sir, can you review my trade I sent in Discord profit share? Abdul Rahman, यार यहाँ पे send कर दो, that will be best. My God, these people want to make quick money. Yeah, man. What we can do? Monday is the US bank holiday. Yes, for the at least the 3 months, London session has been so bad volume wise. Don't you think? I don't think so. If I'm making money, nothing is just like bad for me. Things will be get worse for me continuously if I'm just like taking losses. Actually, you know what? And if you just like go and watch the live stream which we have just like done, most of their like from 100 you just like going to be get 70 to 80% just like was profitable trades. And it's there, it's live, it's there. I cannot lie about it. You can check it out by your own self. So Mr. Abdul Rahman, what is this, buddy? It's not a chart. Okay, so Mr. Rahman, just like deposit 66 and 200 and withdraw that really such a awesome result, I would say. But Abdul Rahman, definitely you just like going to be take higher risks there. Am I right? It's a penny account. Is it a penny account? You just like open buys and just like it's a swing trade, I think so. Yeah. Well, great results. You just like put on stake like $166 and leave it like, rather it's just like going to be take your money, or it's just like going to give you the money. So you become lucky, bro. Fundamental just like went in your favor. अच्छा सॉरी कैसर भैया, लेकिन अब क्या करूं? अब आप पापा से जाके कहें कि मुझे सेमेस्टर के जो पैसे थे ना वो मैं हार गया हूँ जुए में, और मुझे बोर्ड पैसे चाहिए। फिर देखें वो क्या कहते हैं आगे से, जो वो एडवाइस करेंगे ना, दैट विल बी द परफेक्ट। यार क्या हो गया यार साइमन, ये किया क्या है आपने? Why you just like put your semester fee into the trading, man? कैसर भाई, सेमन ने मेरी भी सेमेस्टर फीस लगवाई थी, मेरी भी ट्रेड ले। Well, then you both should have to buy some smokes and think about it. What you both just like did there. Please buy help about what? You lose the money, you lose your semester fee. Now there's no help coming up because you did not help by yourself by your own. So no one just like coming to save you. This is the reality of the world. There is no one coming to save you, to be honest. No one will ever come to save you. You are at your own. Raja has transferred roasting germs to Kesser now. No, no, it's not like that. यार देखिए, अगर आप कोई ऐसी सवाल करेंगे, if even just it's not me or even it's not Raja bro, anyone else who just like doing live stream and he just like got some kind of a stupid questions there, definitely they just like gonna reply in the same way. It's a serious game. We cannot like make fun of it actually, you know what? So if you just like making fun of it, then it will become a fun actually. ट्रेड भी गई और डिग्री भी, यस। अब मज़ा आएगा, याद रखोगे ट्रेडिंग को हमेशा। अह, कैसे भाई, आप तो है ना? हाँ मैं हूँ, लेकिन यार मैं तो अपने लिए हूँ ना, आपके लिए थोड़ी हूँ। जो मैंने पैसे बनाने हैं वो मेरे पास आने हैं, जो जाने हैं वो मेरे पास से जाने हैं, वो आपकी पॉकेट में थोड़ी आने हैं। तो यहाँ पे ऐसे क्यों करते हो? इसको सीखते क्यों नहीं हो? इसको सीखो, इसको समझो, इसको अंडरस्टैंड करो, इस पे काम करो, प्रोसेस के थ्रू जाओ और फिर देखो क्या होता है। फिर सब समझ आएगी कि यार अच्छा, ये तो ऐसे था, इसको तो ऐसे करना था। तो फिर ये जो आज सेमेस्टर की फ़ीस लेके दोनों भाई आए थे ना, फिर दोबारा कभी फ़ीस नहीं लेके आओगे और फिर इतनी फ़ीसें बनाओगे कि याद रखोगे। बट इंग्लिश प्लीज। ओके, सो एक्चुअली आई वाज जस्ट लाइक ट्राई टू रोस्ट इट अगेन। But Sarah, I think you understood all the things. But why you just like said that English, please? Sarah is just like a name of Indian and Pakistani as well. If the current candle breaks the previous support candle low, then a sell to 45.95. No, no, no. I'm not gonna take this sell. Not it's the middle of the range, and I don't think so. It's a good idea. Buys make sense only for me right now. Sells only make sense if it's just like going to break below 45, 90, 90, 94, something like that. Or buys only make sense for me to 46.12, something like that. That makes sense. Rather than that, there's just like no buy sells. Let's just like look at market at JI. What's just like going on behind the scene. This is a game where you have to pay for every mistake. Yes, sir. Zoom meeting ID code. Wow, what a confidence. Someone just like asking me the Zoom meeting code from live stream of YouTube. Wow, I like the confidence, Mr. Abdul Rahman. कैसे भाई, आपने एनवाई में भी आया करें कुछ देर, ओके। कैसे भाई आप, सो नंबर फीस, सॉरी, आई, पता नहीं क्या लिखा है यार। Okay, let's just like look at a market at JI. Let's just like come back to mark like a English accent. All right, here we go. Would you like some cookies with some tea or something else? Okay, let's look at this one. So if we just like looking at market at JI, just like telling us the sentiments of the gold is just like right now bullish one. On the base of trading, day trading, you can get an idea that today is the probability which is like going to be hit like 46, 45 today. And for the swing trader, it's just like having the level of 47.80. Oh man, wow, that's great. And they just like also showing me the pullback level of 45.98. Oh man, it's really great. We just like pushing back from this rejection area. That's really awesome. So now I just like need some confirmation to take a buy. Actually, you know what? But depending on the volume and depending on the fundamentals, it should continuously pushing upside. Wow, market HA just like bring very easiness for us. That's really great, awesome. Okay, so just like need to wait for some confirmations there. Right now, we just like enter into opening of London session, and still we just like can't see the volume there. Might be NY will bring something on the table, but for that we just like need to wait, have patience in ourselves. No volume, Casby. All right. So no volume, is it really? Okay, I will come back stronger. Kasabhai, love you too. Why do Pakistani and Indians have such accent, such strong accent? I really don't know. Different, I would say, different culture, different countries. The way they just like speak in their own language, like Urdu, Punjabi, Hindi. So that will be just like definitely going to be come out from their mouth in this in the different accent as well. So, कैश भाई कैनेडियन इन पाकिस्तान ओके इधर आओ आप पकड़ो भाई के try to pronounce the we. Why do you pronounce it w? Yeah, they just like need to round the words. Hello, how are you doing? I I don't know what kind of these standards are, but I really hate it. Only people I like are Pakistanis. Okay, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay, so just like waiting, nothing on the chart, man. What I can do, what I can do with these kind of charts. You know what? If I was just like not streaming, I'd definitely shut the chart. But we just like continue doing the stream for the next 15 minutes. If this 15-minute can just like going to create break and close above this resistance area, so I can just like gonna take the buy. And if it's like not going to be react like that and not going to be give me the confirmation candle, I'm gonna end the stream. Today is Friday. I also need to offer my Juma prayer as well. So yeah, I'll be here for the next 15 minutes. Do you want to look at currency in the meantime? Maybe GJ or something. Okay, let's look at GJ. GJ. Wow, GJ just like pushing to the downside now. So daily time frame, we just like having a support here. We're just like continuously pushing to the downside towards support. I think so. It's just like gonna reject from this area. If it's just like going to close a daily candle here in a bullish form. Weekly just like rejecting with a long rejection. Wow, man. So from daily to h4 you just like having a resistance here, and at the same time we're having like a support here. Look at this. See this one, we just like ranging in this area. Let's just look at h from h4 to h1 just like doing consolidation here, rejecting from this area. This is the resistance and this is the support. Again you are having here 30 minutes, same resistance, same support. So it's simple. If you just like going to get some close candle above this area, this is a 20 pip range, I would say not a tradable range. So you just like need a lot of volume to continuously pushing upside. And if you just like going to close below this support area, can you go for the Wickfield structure? Wickfield is also having just like a 20 pip range. It's mean GJ just like drop the volume. There's nothing like volume in it GJ actually right now. It's just like moving like a snail. Yeah, nothing special. No clean traffic, no clean range. You just like need to depend on the volume or depend on the fundamental, I would say. Swing trade could make sense for the GJ, not a scalping, I would say. Wow, BTC pushing upside. This is a free money, man. I'm also waiting for this thing to some date. If it's just like come down, I'm just like gonna take the buy on this USDT TRY. Lira against the dollar actually, man. Just like continuously pushing upside. It's a great call by Raja, bro. Just take a buy. Free money. It it works like a mutual funds. What is this? Oh, this is silver. $90. Wow. I was not expecting this $90, but I let my friends to buy this at $28, and they are still holding. That time the price was $28. They just like bought a physical silver actually. Trump is going crazy nowadays. Okay. Really? About what? Uh, Cash by today, I took a trade on 50-minute impulse sells on small body candle and secured 46 pips. Now I'm at break even. That's perfect for you, Shajil. I'm just like in a drawdown. It's perfect for you if you on a Friday you are standing at a break even. Just like close the chart. Come on Monday or Tuesday. I might second. It might okay. It might sound silly, but can you please explain three profitable days for Dominion funding 7.5k? Three profitable days means you are just like running with any valuations. If you just like you just like need to make like 0.5%, like a one single day should be closed in 0.5% profit. Like suppose it took like you 30 days or took you like a 20 days or 1 month or 2 month to pass account, so there must be 3 days which just like close with 0.5% profit. And I don't think so it's like a difficult rule. You have to pass the valuation, so there's easy for you. Why you just like thinking about that? You just like gonna pass the account in one day. It will take time. So sometimes you're just like going to make 1%, sometimes you're just like going to make 2%, sometimes you're just like going to make like a 3%, and the same way you're just like going to be get the losses in the same shape. So it will be calculated on those bases. Just like one day you should need to be closing with 0.5% profit. So don't take it as a pressure one. Just like go in your flow. It will be like done in it as well. Look at the gap between price. Why does it happen? Where is the gap? I can't see any gap. 1% a day for 3 consecutive days. After 3 days, you can go crazy. You will not have to worry about profitable days anymore. Not 1%, I think so, 0.5%. You just like need to confirm it with the team. Uh, that will be great. But I knew it's just like a 0.5%. Sir, okay. Can sir try once? Try Raja sir Tamil accent? No, I can't do that. You can have as many trades. I think so. It's just like talking with someone else. I stopped trading GJ a long time ago. It's so bad for scalping. Yeah, I also like it's been like more than months and months ago. I just like did trade on GJ actually. I also stopped that. You mean I if I profit $50 on 7.5k yesterday, it's 75.50. So today I need to hit 5% of my previous profit, which is 30. I don't know, but you just like need to make 0.5%. Just like not like a rocket science, and you just like need to make some calculation on it. Just like need wherever your account standing with the start of the day, it should be stand above 0.5%. That's it. How is this month forecast? Oh yeah, let's see this month. I use this account for the live stream. 1 and 170. Okay, so here I go. After losing like a today trade, still I'm standing at 230. It's just like it was like standing at 5% in 15 days by just like doing streaming only. 5%. Yeah, 5% in profit. 5% just like more than enough, man. Even just like with the small lot sizes. Making 5% with small lot sizes. Oof. Yeah. In the previous month, I remember I just like flip one account like 70, 74 to 76%. Just like taking high risk on small account while I was just like on weekends, just like spending weekends playing like a gambler to be honest. So just like flip it 76, then just like withdraw. And also remember that last Wednesday, I remember I took a loss on my other account. It was just like 1800 and 1874, 73, something like that. And that was a buy on the top, and it's just like rejected. I was just like having a buy stop, and I was just like doing the live stream I as well. And in the last few seconds, it just like broke all time high, and with the opening of NY, just like start flipping to the downside and hit my complete 50 60 pip stop loss there with 2.5 load, something like that. So I just like close the trade and just like look at the chart and look at my loss there. That was like 1800 and something. Yeah, it's a part of the game, doesn't matter. Still, it was like a 3% loss of my that day. And the same day, Raja bro just like took 90k loss there. Man, we both were having bad days that day, but didn't like convert our bad day into worst day. Just like close the chart after that. I'm currently in 4% drawdown in my 100k account. What would you suggest me to pass the account, sir? 92k is my complete drawdown. You're just like having 4%. I think so, Baga. I just like already explained you those things. Just like go with 1 to 1.5 lot maximum and don't take more than 0.5 or 1% maximum risk in one day. There's a probability if you are having good executions, you are having good risk management, you will be definitely come back. But if you just like don't have a good execution, you just like don't have good risk management with you, believe me, even you just like pass this funded account, and then you might not gonna make withdrawal on those. You're just like gonna lose the account one day. So it's like very important to stick with the what stick with the risk management, no compromise with it, and no compromise with the execution, perfect execution. If you miss the trade, accept it. Use low lot, make it to break even, then risk your profit. Okay, I am only taking your live trade, sir. All right. So Baga, I am just like standing in profit of 5%. How you just like standing in negative 4% by doing live stream? Casbro came online now after Juma. So how's the London session going on? I'm just like going for the Juma. Still right now, nothing on the chart. Just waiting for this candle to be break above this high so I can give my trade a chance there. I think so. If I'm just like going to wait for this candle to be close, I'm gonna miss the move. 4 minutes left for this candle to be close, and I'm just like gonna give my trade a chance, sticking with the plans. Closing the day, nothing for me on the chart. Have a great weekend, guys, and see. Okay, see you, see you, see you. I converted that bad day into worst day and lost my all January profit. Oh, sad, sad story for you, Ankit. Really sad. Now I am only depositing 15k in my trading account and I am keeping 35k in my bank account and still taking lot size considering it's a 50k trading account. So if something happened to my broker, still I will only lose my 15k, not my 50k. I would say just like accept it's just like a 15k because you're just like going to be you easily going to be lose this 15k if you're just like going to going with the mentality of 50k because definitely gonna take higher risk according to 15k actually. If you're going for the higher risk, if you lose that amount, definitely quickly just like gonna put that another 35 into it and try to go with a higher lot size. So just first thing first, just like build your mentality according to 15k only. Unluckily bought the account on Tuesday and next huge loss on Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday was a bad day for everyone. I will love to see closure. Well, let's see. There's like a 2 minutes left for this candle to be closed. I'm also waiting for this candle to be closed. just like going to close above this area, so I'm just like gonna give my trade a chance. Rather than that, just need to end the stream. I was trading with 50k before, so if the broker get close and get away with without money, so to avoid that risk, why you just like using any that kind of broker which you just like expecting they could run away? Why you just like using that, Joseph? Just go with some reputed broker, I would say. If you are just like having if you are having this kind of like a I would say like you getting scared that you just like going to be lose the money because a broker might can run away. Don't put the even the 15k into it. Just go to another broker. Yesterday I broke rules and my account was blow. Oh, I felt bad, but what I felt worse was the despite being a student of MFU, I made this mistake. I never do again. I promise myself. That's great that you just like I would say just like come back stronger. Even if it is a reputable broker, my broker is the most reputable one. So then why you just like need to worry about it's like overthinking, I would say, Joseph. Just like go with the 50k complete or just like go with the whatever just like wanted to go. How you just like gonna build your life? You're just like getting scared by taking risk actually. Everything just like on a risk, Joseph. Even your life is just like on a risk. No one knows that the next breath you just like gonna take or not. Chill. Nothing gonna happen. Look at me. You can't see me right now. Okay, look at me now. It's been 5 years in this industry. Lot of losses, lot of profits, but at the end, things just like turn into my favor. Okay, so can I just like close within the range? Nothing on the chart. 30 minutes just like close. H1 just like close. H4 just like still open. I can't see anything here. Can't see anything here. Can't see anything here. Just like consolidation, and I've just like done with the stream actually. So just like going to end the stream. We'll see you guys on might be on a Monday. Rajab was just like right now in Pakistan, just like going to attend some marriage actually. I think so. Might be he's just like going to do the stream on on Monday. If he's just like not gonna do that, then I'm just like gonna do the London session. So we'll see you guys on Monday. Till that, I would say be safe, be careful. Don't try to play with the Friday, and don't be fry on Friday. So take care, stay blessed, and bye bye. Have a good weekend, everyone. Take care, take care, take care. Let's go, man.